We have the opportunity as a church to do something for the first time that hasn't been done in the 5 years that I've been here. More on that in a minute. But it does directly apply to our second value that we try to lead people towards. Commit. We connect with Jesus, and then we commit. We commit to a hear and follow relationship with Jesus. And when we do that, Jesus gives us the infinity life that he promises us. A life that expands to all dimensions of our life. And then out of that relationship with Jesus, we then commit to a local church. We can't get it backwards, because if we commit to a local church first, we often push Jesus aside and do our own thing with the church. We must commit to Jesus first, and then from the outflow of that, commit to the local church. One of the dimensions that he gives us infinity life towards is our financial dimension. Generosity. We commit to Jesus, and through that relationship, we commit to being generous, and then outflow of that is being generous to the local church. Look, I'm speaking to team members. You know this. You know the teaching. We had a series on it last year, etc. But here's the opportunity that we have lying before us. We have the ability to be able to end 2017 financially to the good. That's the first time in the 5 years that I've been here that we've been able to do that we have an opportunity to do that without outside help. Churches are a lot like kids. You know, kids, you financially support, you wean, and then they're financially independent. Churches are the same way. They start off being able to get their start because they've got a parent church or other supporters. And when I came here, I didn't start the church, but when I came here, we got some outside support to help us get through those years. Now, for the first time, we can be able to be end the year to the good without outside help. Look, I believe it can happen. Why? Because our church always rises up to the financial need. And I believe that's directly related to the hear and follow relationship that people have committed to inside our church. All right, logistically, how can we get this done? All right, so we got 7 weeks left. We started November with an $800 deficit. We got 7 weeks left in the year. That's $2 per adult per week to the end of the year. Can you commit to that? Commit to maybe a little bit more to give us some cushion, because that's assuming that what we already give as a church meets all of our needs. All right? So that's $2 per week per adult extra. On top of that, Nicole and I, we went in PushPay. We adjusted what we give per week to reflect that and a little bit extra. I'm asking you, can you commit with us? We're in this together. We're not just pastors. We are in this together because of our relationship with Jesus and our commitment to the local church. We're in this together. Can you commit to doing something extra from here to the end of the year? And I commit to be able to communicate with you week in, week out for the next 7 weeks to see our progress. Also, please pray for this. Pray for this. Pray that this happens, that God shows us. God does something. God does something in our hearts to boom, he makes it happen. So that we're standing at the end of 2017, looking forward to 2018 in a good place financially, and be able to look forward to what God can do with us in 2018. We're there. We're almost there. I'm so excited. I'm excited to see what God does between now and the end of the year, because we have committed to him and we've committed to his local church.